Ever felt like you've been transported to another planet? What if I told you that you don't need a spaceship, just a very special submarine? Join me as we journey to a place on Earth that's as alien as anything you find in a galaxy far, far away. We're plunging deep into the Pacific Ocean, descending into a colossal volcanic crack that stretches for hundreds of miles along the seafloor. As we go down, it's like entering a scene straight out of Star Wars. The familiar world vanishes, replaced by a realm of crushing pressure and eternal darkness. This is the East Pacific Rise, a place where the Earth's crust is literally being torn apart. And down here, life isn't just surviving. It's thriving in ways that defy our understanding. Imagine hydrothermal vents like underwater chimneys, spewing superheated, mineral-rich water into the freezing ocean. They're often called black smokers, and they create an environment so extreme, so toxic, you'd think nothing could live here. Yet, this alien landscape is teeming with life. We see fields of giant tubeworms, some several feet long, with vibrant red plumes that dance in the chemical-laden currents. They have no mouth, no gut. Instead, they rely on a symbiotic relationship with bacteria living inside them, which convert the toxic chemicals from the vents into energy. It's a completely different rulebook for life. We also find bizarre crabs, ghostly white and scuttling across the volcanic rock, navigating a world without light. There are strange pale fish and translucent shrimp that swarm around the vents, feasting on the bacterial mats that coat the seafloor. It's an entire ecosystem that runs not on sunlight, but on chemical energy from the Earth's core. This process, chemosynthesis, is what scientists believe might be the blueprint for life on other planets, like Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's Enceladus, which are thought to have subsurface oceans. Exploring our own deep sea is like a dress rehearsal for searching for extraterrestrial life. But there's an urgent reason for our journey. This seemingly remote, alien world is not immune to our influence. The deep sea is a massive reservoir of carbon, playing a crucial role in regulating our planet's climate. Human activities, from deep-sea mining to pollution, are beginning to leave their mark even here. Scientists are in a race against time to understand this fragile ecosystem before we inadvertently damage it beyond repair. What happens in the deep doesn't stay in the deep. It has consequences for the entire planet. We need to know what's down there, how it lives, and how it's connected to us. To answer these questions, we need a very special vehicle. Enter Alvin, a true legend of ocean exploration. This iconic 3-person submersible has been taking scientists to the deep sea for nearly 6 decades. It was Alvin that explored the wreck of the Titanic, and it was Alvin that first discovered these incredible hydrothermal vent communities back in 1977, completely changing our understanding of biology. It's a tough, reliable workhorse, a small sphere of safety in one of the most hostile environments on Earth. But to keep pushing the boundaries of discovery, even legends need an upgrade. Alvin is currently undergoing a massive reengineering project. Scientists and engineers are working to enhance its capabilities, giving it new tools, better imaging systems, and the ability to dive even deeper and stay down longer. The goal is to transform Alvin into a next-generation exploration machine, capable of unlocking even more secrets from the abyss. It is like taking a classic starship and fitting it with the latest hyperdrive and advanced sensor arrays. The new Alvin will allow scientists to map the seafloor with unprecedented detail, collect samples with greater precision, and see this alien world in a whole new light. The experience of diving in Alvin is something few people will ever know. The journey begins on the bustling deck of a research ship. You climb through a small hatch into the cramped titanium sphere, just a few feet in diameter, packed with screens and controls. The hatch is sealed, and the world outside goes silent. Then the submersible is lifted by a giant A-frame and gently lowered into the churning ocean. For a few moments, you're tossed around by the surface waves, but as you begin to descend, everything changes. The chaos of the surface gives way to an astonishing calm. The sunlight quickly fades, shifting from blue to a deep, inky black. You're falling through inner space. Inside the sub, it's a bubble of warmth and light, but outside the small portholes, it's a realm of absolute darkness and immense pressure. It takes hours to reach the bottom. The anticipation is incredible. You're watching the instruments, tracking your depth, knowing that with every meter you descend, you're entering a world that fewer people have seen than have walked on the moon. And then you touch down. The The sub's powerful lights cut through the darkness, revealing a landscape that no one has ever laid eyes on before. Every single dive holds the potential for a groundbreaking discovery. A new species, a new geological feature, a new chemical process. It's a moment of pure exploration, the thrill of seeing something for the very first time. You are an astronaut on your own planet, exploring a world that is as mysterious and wondrous as any in our solar system. These missions are not just about satisfying curiosity. They are fundamental to our future. By understanding the life that thrives in these extreme conditions, we learn more about the absolute limits of biology and the potential for life elsewhere in the universe. By studying the geology of these rifts, we learn how our own planet works. And by documenting the health of these deep-sea ecosystems, we gain the critical knowledge needed to protect them. The re-engineered Alvin will be our eyes, hands, and scientific laboratory in this dark alien world. The discoveries awaiting us in the deep ocean are likely to be as strange and wonderful as anything we could imagine. From bizarre creatures to new insights into the very origins of life, the secrets hidden in the abyss are waiting to be uncovered. The next generation of explorers, armed with incredible technology like the newly upgraded Alvin, are ready to write the next chapter in our planet's story. It's as a reminder that some of the greatest adventures and most profound discoveries are not in the stars above, but right here in the unexplored depths of our own world. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep-sea journey today. If you found this as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more adventures into the unknown. Let me know in the comments what you think is the most incredible thing about our deep oceans. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.